Okay, guys, I'm so excited. We are recording. Thank you all for showing up tonight. I'm going to be going over a little bit about Instagram training and money mindset and keeping like a positive attitude with like running your business. So, some of the things that I wanted to go over with for Instagram training were like having a clean feed with your posting. And if you are watching this in recorded land, just um, be sure to, those that ask me for the recording, I'll definitely send it to you. But let me try to figure out how I can screen record. I'm so new to doing this. Hold on a second. I think it's at the top, isn't it? Hold on a second, you guys. Bear with me. I don't know how to record. Screen share. That's why, because they call it something different. Okay. So, hold on. I'll just show y'all this. Okay, can everybody see that? I think you can. Yes. All right, so Instagram looks so different on a computer, but what I wanted to mainly go over with having on Instagram is a clean feed. And what that means is like having pictures of yourself and your life and your kids and things that you do on a daily basis, things that you like. It doesn't always have to be your face if you're just starting out in the business and you're kind of uncomfortable with that at the time. You can work up to taking better pictures. It's definitely a work in progress. I could show y'all back to like when I joined. My pictures, I was very conscious of my weight, so I didn't post any pictures of myself at the time. I posted pictures of when I was skinnier, because I felt like nobody really knew the difference because I wasn't posting much of myself anyways. So just incorporating your life and your whatever is in your life, your kids, your dog, your cat, whatever that may be, things that you're doing that day, even if it's just you holding a mug, those are great posts, and they just look more professional instead of like if you were to post. I do post about the product sometimes, like right here, but those are good. It's not just of a bag of Skinny coffee, or when I see sometimes people post story slides as a post, and I mean, if you're just starting out, it's not a big deal, but I try to encourage you to leave the story slides for your story. That way it doesn't look spammy or whatever. I hate using that word, but and to show y'all examples of my story. I'm not a good example today because my morning was crazy. I missed my I didn't get to do my coffee because I went to the farm. And yeah, so I didn't do what I normally do, and I feel horrible because now I'm sharing this with you today. And normally in the morning I would have like done my coffee, talked about it, and then showed like a couple coffee slides. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to an example of a distributor that I know that I follow that talks about the products. Victoria,
bad toxic sludge.
She's talking about the cleanse. This was 10 hours ago. She's taking the cleanse in her story. She's, actually drinking it and being a product of the product. So these are just things that I encourage that you do, is even if like you're uncomfortable doing it at first, like that's normal. I felt the same exact way. When I joined this business, I had never even updated a story ever, not even of my daughter. Like, I just had never done a story, and it's something I had to learn, but I kind of got the hang of it, and I just eased into it. And what I mean by easing into it is just like, pick a product that you think that you'll like. For me, it's coffee. I love our coffee. I drink it. I mean, I love all of our products, but coffee is one thing that I know that I can get up in the morning and put it on my story. I can just, for example, like, if you're uncomfortable like filming your face at first, you can always just like record yourself making it. There are like videos of other people making it that way. Like, if you don't have one, that's fine too, but you making it yourself every day like shows that people will be interested in like what you're doing. They'll see that you're doing it and you're trying it, and they're going to want to try it the more that you post about it. So yeah, starting off small, you can just film yourself making the product, and then in time, if you feel comfortable, film yourself talking about it. I like to talk about the deals that we're doing. Sometimes I'm not always comfortable with it. I still sound awkward. It's fine. You have to just do it, and you'll feel so much better. You don't always have to do it. If you're not comfortable doing it, then you can what was I gonna say? You can even do a hyperlapse. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of hyperlapse. It's like an Instagram app. Like, the icon looks kind of like an Instagram app, but it's called hyperlapse. I'm gonna type that in the chat. That way you can look it up if you want to. But you can speed up or slow down your videos, and you can like pre-record yourself making your coffee, and like, you can save it. You can save that same video of you making it or talking about it and share it once a week or every couple of days. And sometimes people might notice, but sometimes people might not. It doesn't even matter. But if you literally like have no content that day, then you have a video of yourself making the coffee. So you have something to post. So you have content to use. Yeah, I don't know. Those are just like really helpful tips that I thought would help you guys. Once you get like comfortable with like sharing it more, you start, I don't know, it just opens up this whole thing. Like, you're not scared anymore. Like, I used to be so afraid, and I'm not really afraid of it anymore, but sometimes I'm just like, what do I say? Just talk about the product, what it does, and you can say anything. Just leave it with a call to action. Like, okay, message me for more info, or click on the poll below, and just put a little poll. I don't know, just like, be yourself, more importantly. And yeah, people are always watching you. Just remember that. So don't let it freak you out too much. Also, I wanted to share with you guys, like, I'm going to do a screen share again with tying your life into the business. And, well, I kind of went over that with like posting and stuff, but hold on. Like, for me, there's a lot of times I have more recently done pictures of myself and my face because I've worked up to that, but a lot of times it was a lot of just my daughter. As you can see, like, I use her like a lot. Like, if I don't feel like posting myself, I post her. So if there's somebody in your life, like it's your boyfriend or your pet, yeah, but there's obviously like a lot of growth here, and I want to just share with you guys that, like, when you continue to do this, you'll be where you want to be with like taking better pictures and like finding ways to prop up your phone and get the good lighting, and just, you have to feel around for it. You have to definitely like explore what works for you. But tying your life into the business is what I mean, is like, I'm outside in the pool, literally kiddie pool with my daughter. I'm trying on a wrap here. And I'm also, if you noticed, I'm reusing photos. These 3 photos were from the same day. This was from conference in January. Like, this is from the same day. So if you go out and have a fun day doing something, take pictures. If you, this beach, this, and this, those are the same day. I had content for a couple days. I still use those photos. This is that same day. Okay? So this is from conference. Like, if you have nothing, if you take a lot of photos, you will have plenty to post. Even if it's like you sitting outside drinking your drink. Like, I don't care what it is. If you just put a good slap a caption on there, talk about Reds, and put it in a water bottle and be like, I'm drinking my Reds, getting my antioxidants. This is my stress reliever during all the chaos in the world. Like, people need that. People want to see that. People want to see what the heck you're doing, and have a good time with it. Don't make it too serious. I've recently gone through that, my own things. Like, I don't like taking pictures of myself. I don't know what it is. I'd rather have like someone take a picture of me. So buying a tripod is important, but like, these aren't, I don't know. It's just something to post, in my opinion. So, keeping a good feed and working your life into the business by showing what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, and just talk about what you're doing, what your goals are, where you have been, where you are right now, and where you want to go are the 3 main things that you need to remember when you're writing a caption. And if you're still fairly new to where you're uncomfortable with writing a caption, take somebody's. Sometimes, like this one today, I wrote my own because I'm talking about this. I'm writing about how we went on a farm, and I'm talking about the flexibility of how I can take my business with me wherever I go. And then I'm relating to people. I understand how it can be scary of like being not unsure about the business, but just like comfort them, let them know, like, you'll learn to do this and grow as you go along. But like something like this, the ones that have like these cool things here and usually pretty fonts, sometimes I add pretty fonts, but there are some captions, I admit, as a diamond leader, sometimes if I don't have anything to write or I'm having writer's block, I will take it from somebody, but I always make sure that I do it on a different day. That's better for like if you're new, so that's something I need to work on myself. I do always like to start it off on my own. I change things around to relate it to my life if I literally can't. This I wrote about taking the Sabbath. So like, just if you absolutely cannot think of anything to write, look at someone who inspires you and just like take from what they are talking about, or just like learn from what they're doing and incorporate it into what you are doing, if that makes sense. And then I know most of all y'all kind of know about messaging. Just make sure that you're not getting blocked. It does not block you if you've already messaged the person. You can send them a million messages after that, and it won't matter. You can send, unsend, resend, but is she? How can I spotlight myself? But if she, hold on a second. Is it an advertisement? Uh-oh. What happened? But yeah, if you're going to be messaging people that you have not messaged before, you can only send about like 10 every 30 minutes. But you can come back to it and you can switch between, like if you're working Facebook and Instagram. Maybe I should show the messaging, because I know that some people really wanted this Instagram training. So, okay. I'm poor example because I was at the farm today, but okay. Example, like I have already messaged them before, but what I'm going to do since I'm on my computer, I'm going to copy and paste this message about being a distributor. So the way that I do it is I go into my following. This is so weird on my computer, but I'm going to do my best. I don't know if these people that I've followed recently are good examples, but I'm going to go down a bit. I've been following a lot of leaders more recently, so I'm obviously not going to message them. That's also another thing to kind of pay attention to who you're following. I'm not going to because I'm on my computer, so it might be a little bit more difficult to click and click and click, but maybe it's not. I don't know. I haven't really explored this. So obviously, I'm not really sure where she's from. She's from France. That's why I'm following her, because I have a distributor in France, but I've never messaged her. See? So whatever, I'll message her. Oh my gosh, I can't navigate this like I want to. Oh, holy Toledo. Okay. And you just shoot out your messages as quick as you can. It doesn't take a lot of time, especially on Instagram. Facebook distracts me. I take a lot longer. So see, you're getting your messages out for people that you have not messaged. If you've already messaged them, by all means, message them again. Jade directs us in that way too. Especially like if you've messaged them about being a customer, message them about the opportunity. More often than not, they don't even know that they can do what you do, and they probably want to do what you do. So giving them other things to, I wouldn't really say options, but just, give them the opportunity, let them know about the business and what we do. It doesn't always have to be about the products. So I also did kind of want to touch on following and how I grow my following. I literally started at like 198 followers, and I've been in the business for only a year now, a little over a year. I have done it organically, and I also have done it through follow loops. And if you're not familiar with what those are, let me see if I can look one up. Okay. Obviously, that was easier than I thought. These types of accounts, follow loops, live follow loops, they basically help you grow your following. And pick one. Like for me, a lot of these are bloggers, so that might not be the best one because you're going to get a lot of like fashion accounts or people that already probably have a big following and are wanting like paid for collaborations. So if, for example, if you signed up for one of these, it would be people that already have huge accounts and they have a blog, and like they're probably not looking to buy products or join your business. So you want to look for one that they like live mom family group. Like for me, I'm a mom, so other moms or like people that relate to me in my life while looking like at my feed of my daughter, they can relate to that. But it doesn't matter if you're mom or not. If that's what you want to attract, just click on one of these and sign up for one. They sometimes have story ones where you can post it to your story. But once you sign up here, follow the rules. Just do what it says, like you like, save it, and comment and tag 3 friends. And you can literally tag any random account. It doesn't have to be like people that you know. I know I've tagged some of you guys that have started recently working Instagram, just to help y'all like grow your following a little bit, because I know that has helped me a lot when people have tagged me in those and I was like, oh, what's this? They do work. It's a little weird at first. You have to get used to it, but they help and you'll get a lot of followers. But the other way I do it is like I just go on. I'm going to actually go to my followers, and I'm going to pick a random girl. Make sure she's not in it works. Okay, so she's with Scentsy, which isn't a big deal, but I'm actually going to unfollow her because I just noticed that. I didn't even realize that. But she's obviously, see how many people she's following, and she has that many followers. For example, she's trying to grow her following, and she's already working an online business. So I'm not going to interrupt that. That's just how I roll. I don't want to do that. Let me find somebody else. Not feeling it. I'm not even trying to be funny right now, but hold on a second. Let me just find like maybe I should go to my following because it's just easier. You can also search hashtags. I don't know if you guys do that, but that's another good way. You can search like online stores near you or anything like that. So this girl, she's a college student, which I can't relate to because I didn't go to college, but that's okay. She may still like be interested in the products or the business because college is expensive. She doesn't have a huge following, so this girl is probably like a really good example. I'm gonna go, you could go to any picture, but if you go to their most recent picture and go to who have liked it, that's how you know these people have been active on their Instagram. They're not just like whatever, like they haven't been logged in for a while or whatever. I'm just going to briefly read people's bios if it doesn't say anything ghetto, raunchy, or I'm just being straight up with y'all. Or just, I don't know, if it's negative or rude, I'm not going to follow them. If it's like something about school or just about them and they don't have like a ridiculously huge amount of following, then I'm going to follow them. This person could potentially be interested in products. I don't really have anything, any kind of method. You just have to organically do it. They call it organically. You have to just work at it and check people out. Your chopstick, and look at their page. A lot of these are private, so it's kind of hard to show you, but you're working an online business and you're going to be recruiting people to try your products and do the business with you, so you have to check out their stuff, and if it's not clean or somebody you wouldn't want in your business, you're not going to add them. But if you do get something like that in the long run after you've gotten to a certain point, you can obviously unfollow like you saw me just do. But like this girl, positive vibes only, so she is not private, so I can see her stuff. And when that happens, I usually, like, you go through a bunny trail. Like you go through like that random person I was just on, clicked her likes, got to this girl. Now I'm gonna go to her photo and click on her likes and go to her friends. And if you don't like what you're seeing, go back, find a different person to go through. That makes a lot of sense too. I've had to do that a lot of different times. And I don't know, you just gotta you definitely have to work at it. It's not gonna be like, you're not gonna get 1,000 followers overnight. Some people are going to follow you back. Some people won't. You have to just keep at it and do it in spurts. Don't follow a ton of people for no reason. Don't go too crazy is all I'm saying. Follow 50 a day or 50 every couple of hours. Do 100 a day if you're really trying to work on your following. But it's not too important as long as you're having conversations with people and if you get to a point where you're messaging all of your following and you're just running into people that you've only already messaged before, then you definitely need to add some more because you will run out of people. So that is my little tips on Instagram training and just kind of what I do. If there's anything else, you guys can obviously reach out to me on that. But I did want to go a little bit over on money mindset and like creating the shift from scarcity to abundance thinking. And I took some notes, so if I'm like reading, just hang out. So some things that I wrote down were hold on a second. I actually wanted to do a exercise with y'all, and I am willing to do it with you guys, along with you guys. So if you're able to right now, grab a pen and paper and a notebook. I'm just going to give you a couple little prompts. They're simple. It's not like too much. Journaling has been something I recently incorporated into my business, and it has done amazing things for me and for my mindset. And I want to just kind of like give y'all a little bit of that and show y'all like what it can do for you. And if you like it, you can continue. If you don't like it, whatever, I hope you get something out of this. So, and obviously if you're watching this in recorded land, I strongly suggest that you do this exercise because it will help you a lot. So the first question is, what is a financial achievement that you're grateful for right now? So something that, a financial achievement that you're grateful for right now. So maybe you got a fast start bonus for fast starting one of your newbies. Maybe you got 3 LCs with the 50K that they just did, that they were giving away for people that got 3 LCs. Maybe you earned your shopping spree, whatever it may be, like a small little financial achievement. I actually already wrote mine down because I didn't know how she'd be acting during this, just to show y'all. But she is being an angel. And you guys can just write done in the chat if you're done. Some of y'all don't have your cameras on, so I can't see if you're doing it, but I want to make sure I give everybody enough time if they're doing it. The second one is pick 5 words to describe your attitude towards money. So when you think about money, are you stressed out? Do you think about not having enough or spending too much? What types of feelings do you feel when thinking about money? Okay, and then for the third one, at what point in your life did you have the strongest relationship with money? For me, it was like right after I turned 18. I was getting Social Security check from my dad after he died, and I moved out of my house. I got my own apartment. I was working 2 jobs, so I had a good relationship with money at that point. That's just for me. But I also wasn't smart and ran up all my money. And then number 4, where do you want to see your relationship with money in 1 year from now? So it's basically like, how much money do you want to be making in a year from now? And 5, what are your biggest goals right now? So maybe it's a rank that you're working towards, your next rank, or maybe it's your shopping spree. And then number 6, how are you moving towards achieving that goal? So what are some things that you're doing to achieve that goal that you just wrote down? I like doing journaling prompts because it makes you think, and even if you didn't plan on writing what you were about to write, it was just like your mind led your hand, like it just comes out. It's very healing to write things down, especially writing goals and things, because then your mind just like subconsciously tells it that it's going to happen. I'm actually, so nobody was writing done in the chat, but I was going off of Jessica's picture there that she was writing, but looks like she had to hop off. I guess her phone died. That usually happens. So I hope that was helpful for you, and definitely if you guys are watching this on the recording, I hope that you guys have also done this exercise. It does work, and it is very helpful. So having a negative money mindset like gives you feelings of like being stressed out, having fear of making a lot of money, like despair that you don't have enough money, or scarcity of money, or feeling overwhelmed. Like I've had to put things back at the grocery store before. That's a very overwhelming feeling. So I know what that feels like. And like common beliefs that come with a negative money mindset are money doesn't grow on trees. How many times have you heard your mom say that one? My mom definitely has. Money is the root of all evil. Definitely heard that one. I'm not good with money. It takes a lot of money to make money. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. I never have enough extra money. These are thoughts and beliefs and feelings that are holding you back and are literally like preventing you from making more money, because especially if you're telling yourself these things now, these are things like I've heard adults tell me, like long ago. I've even probably heard them tell, you better not be eating that. I will take it from you if you're eating it. Only rub it on your lips, okay? I've got a problem with her eating chopstick. It's just not, I'm not okay with it. So these are things that we all need to work on, especially if you've heard these things in the past. It's something that is in your mind subconsciously. So creating the shift from negative to positive money mindset. With a positive money mindset, you will feel like there's no financial problem that is impossible to overcome. And I wrote that down because I love it so much. Like, even if there is a financial problem, like something's always going to come up, the tire goes flat, or something you need to fix around the house because it broke, or your child needs to get this project paid for, they need school supplies. Like, there's always something that you're catching up on, it feels like. So when you don't focus on how bad your financial situation is, and instead you look at what you can do to change your situation, and look at money from a place of abundance, you'll see like a huge difference and a huge change in your finances. So just telling yourself these things daily, like these are some good affirmations and declarations that I've written down. There's enough money for everyone who's willing to go out and get it. 2, money is a resource to do good in my life and in others. 3, I'm going to educate myself about money and I can be good with money. 4, I can make money even if I have to start out small. 5, my financial freedom is entirely up to me, and everything I need to create wealth is already inside me. I love that one so much because you already have what it takes. I just love that one so much. You already have what it takes. You don't need to be anyone else. Everybody's equipped. And in 6, I will manage my money because when I do, more money will come my way. So that is like the official manifestation one. Just believe in your heart that every dollar that you spend, it will come back to you multiplied, and there is no such thing as not having enough. Just believe in your heart that you always will, and it will come. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. I'm so proud of you all for showing up, and I will be posting the recording in the chats, and I hope you all have a wonderful night.